B2. I'm checking in with Black Desert Mobile, the character creation screen. And so I'm going to be playing on the Kai server. It says busy, but that's because everybody in the world is excited about character creation. And I imagine there would be some new servers coming up quickly, but we're going to stay on Kaya. Once you touch the screen, I've already created a witch. I just think that overall it's going to be made it a little creepy with the lips. I just think overall that this is going to be the best starting character on here. And of course, you can see on the right that there's a couple extras. So the little blue circle with the little emblem in there means witch. If I started another character on Kai, then it's going to take me to the character creation screen. And so I wanted to talk through what the different characters do, right? Because it just matters your play style, it matters what you like, and it matters how much fun you can have in the game, right? So there's going to be people that excel at PvP, and if you're not a PvP person, that'll be frustrating, and that's okay, because you can excel at knowledge, you can excel at quest completions, you can excel at life skills, you can run around and get amity with all the NPCs, and I'm going to do videos to explain all that. But just play the character you like, play the character that you're going to get good with, and you know what, you might end up playing all five. Now in the main game there's like 17 or 19 characters. There's like a ninja, there's a sorcerer, there's a wizard, there's a bunch of different stuff. The witch obviously is going to be, well, I'll go through and explain them. So the warrior, he's your 2003 Toyota Tundra. He is going to be steady. He's going to give you 400,000 miles, and he's not going to have a lot of bells and whistles and Bluetooths and all kinds of craziness, but he's going to get the job done, right? He's going to have the sword and shield, and he's just going to be good all around for most situations. But he's not going to be terrible at anything, which means he's not going to be great at anything, right? The next one up is the Ranger, and if you love jumping around, hopping and evading, and then being super extra annoying with ranged attacks, this is your girl right here. Now they don't do male female versions because they're gonna do different styles for each one. There's like a Mewa and a Musa. There's like a bunch of different, a ninja. I can't remember. There's so many of them, and they all do different stuff. And if you want to challenge, try different ones, I would recommend it. But the Ranger's going to have a bow and I think like a small sword or a knife. But anytime someone gets close, you can kick them back. There's like knockbacks and stuns. It is just, if you're a troll, you want to play Ranger for sure. Which Witch can do really good grinding for XP in areas that aren't really tough, right? So on an average area, the witch is going to AoE and just be really dangerous and really, really progress fast. But when you go up against a really powerful single target, the witch is going to lose a little bit of the DPS or the damage per second, right? Because there's just not 20 targets to attack at a medium amount of damage. So, but there are fun. I mean, I think I remember the wizard had like blink, and but witches are great for like really kind of mid to late game PvP in groups, like the guild sieges. Witches are really good ones that are going to be sought after and brought onto some of the higher end guilds if you can kind of learn the craft and be good with it. Your giant, he is going to be the bruiser of the whole gang. You can notice that he has two weapons, two axes. He does some really cool stuff, and I believe he does like grabs and then a power bomb, like some wrestling move. It's crazy to watch this guy. And nobody wants to get caught by a giant in open PvP. He will burn you and grab you and stun lock you. A good one can keep you locked for 7, 8, 10 seconds of just getting abused if you don't have help from somebody. So one-on-one, they're just dangerous. And then we have the Valkyrie here, and the Valkyrie is going to be, you can see the sword and the shield, and a really good support unit. Not going to XP very fast, but also is not going to use a lot of consumables because she has buff and recovery spells. So this one's going to save you money and allow you to power build. So if you're a coin person and you like to build status through owning like the marketplace and being able to grind through, she's your girl, because she's going to be good, kind of the higher end of good, but not quite bad. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but she's just a really overall good unit. If you're a beginner, you're going to want to use Valkyrie. If you are the type of person who wants to speed through, go with the giant or the warrior, like the witch for really broad damage. So once you get in here and you select it, so like let's make a giant real quick, and you select the unit, it's going to allow you to pull open some of the stuff, right? So when you can hit presets down the edge. That's what I call the Game of Thrones Khal Drogo look. But you know, you can just, they make them look kind of derpy and give them a bunch of, oh, there's a cool afro, man. But you can see there's just a ton of presets that come through. I would recommend not going with a preset. I would recommend making your character your own, right? So you can view the outfits that are available, and each one has 4 different outfits. So as you go around the wheel here, that's the one man boob outfit there. But you can go through and pick out a little bit of stuff here and really customize your character. You know, if you go into your appearance, you can kind of zoom up on the face and take a look at like the structure of it. And yeah, I don't like to preset any of that, but you can go onto the face itself and you can tap on a feature, and then the nose, you can widen it. You can make it thinner, wider. You can turn it up or down, you know, where it sits on the face, and then get a little bit higher up for a sneer. You can make these cheeks a little bit lower, or you can raise them up and make them thinner, give them a really wide chin there, you know, like however you want to do this. You can really get into it and really make some cool stuff. You can even go to the lips and pull open and show some teeth for, like, you know, probably not that much teeth, but like I want to give them a little bit of a snarl. Like, let's turn those lips up. Yeah, there we go. And now we can go to his eyebrows. Let's lift them up and make them a little bit more menacing looking, right? We can pull those guys up here, and then I don't know what that, the forehead, you know. You know, you can also go down and into the chin some more and extend it, you know, make it a little bit thinner and pointier, a little bit meaner. You can go in and like check out the hairstyles. And this is where I'd recommend like really finding something that works for whatever your preference is in here, right? So we want to go like with the more of the Conan headband. I like it. I dig it. I believe dreadlocks. I believe there's like some mohawks. Yeah. There we go. That looks good for him. Look at that face, man. That long, strong jawline. That's what I'm talking about. You can also take the shine off of them and make it a little bit more the curl patterns for the hairs and stuff. But, you know, that's, well, this guy doesn't have any hair. And then now you can, like, look at his stance, his height, right? If we wanted to go super giant and raise them all up, or we wanted to go more dwarf and make him squatty, and then, like, how big do we want this guy to be? We want him to look like, when you get into battle with this dude, you want to see him coming, man. You don't want to hide in the crowd because you're going to be smashing people with hammers. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let's see here. And then as far as, like, the preview of the outfit, I kind of dig this outfit, man. So that's done. That's a good one. So we're going to name them again. I've already used the B2, so we're going to get super creative, and we're going to name this one the B3 and confirm it, right? So basically, you're stacking up your characters. Like, this is the warrior. That's the witch. 3 characters is going to be enough. Heck, they give you 6 spots. You got to unlock them. I don't know what it's going to take. Expansion coupons and stuff, right? So a little bit of pay for it, but 3 characters is going to take you forever to max out. But you will use certain characters for certain things, right? So you don't want to like not get them later, and not really pay to win, but pay to enhance, right? Like if you're going to spend $20 a month, that's what you would spend to go see a movie and get a popcorn, probably actually more than that. So if you wanted to spend that on your character, I totally understand that, man. It could help out all the way, right? So then you can have your warrior going through and doing the smashing, and you can have storage, extra storage, where you can put it into a chest and transfer it to characters later on. I think it's like logging, mining, foraging, and something else, but they're got to release like the cooking recipes, which I love doing that stuff, making things out of stuff, and even mining to make armor, and there's so much you can do in here. It's just not a one-faceted game where you're going to log in and just go crazy on grinding XP, right? Well, log this all the way out. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the game, hit me in the comments. I'm excited. It's going to drop in a day and a half, and then we're going to all be off to the races. So we'll be picking up like Alliance and Guild members and kind of getting things rolling, right? So I hope you're doing well. You can see my little Food Lion shopping coupon there, right? See ya.